What's up, y'all? What's up? And welcome to the last day of the Fast Wins Intermittent Fasting Challenge. I'm so excited for this to be the last day because I'm going to basically give you a recap of everything that we went over. I'm going to teach you exactly how to implement so you can get the results. And I'm going to give you basically a show into how I can help you to do this. So if you are ready for your shift, if you're ready to make the change and to really adopt the belief that you can make a change in your body and in your life, you are in the right place. Okay. This is a sign from God, from the universe, from everybody that it's time for you to make a big change in your life. Okay. So if you believe that, if you are ready, I am ready to share this info with you. Okay. Let me go ahead and share the link in my group. Y'all, I'm too pumped. I'm too excited. Yesterday we talked about our relationship with food, and it went deep. If this is something that you have been struggling with, like sometimes you find yourself like eating and it's like I didn't even want it, but I know I'm an emotional eater. I didn't even want it, but I didn't even know what I wanted. It wasn't even that satisfying, but it wasn't what I needed to reach my goal. You definitely need to go back and watch it because there's nothing like getting that relationship with food that feels healthy. Like, when you've been in toxic relationships your whole life and you've been with people who play games with you, maybe lied to you, you had to check behind them, you had to look on their phone to see if they were telling you the truth about where they was. Having a bad relationship with food, it feels like that. Okay, let me know if you know what I'm saying. Having a bad relationship with food feels like a toxic relationship. Okay. When you get to the point where that relationship with food is healthy and you're able to have that healthy communication with yourself and tap into who you truly. Here's my sister, y'all. She hung up on me so fast. Oh my gosh. It's so funny because whenever I'm doing a live stream, she always calls me. So now I'm just gonna start showing her on the live stream. It's my older sister, y'all. I feel like she thinks it's funny. I feel like she does. Let me share the link real quick. Okay. But yeah, when you get to that point where you are fed up and you're ready to just make that change in your life when it comes to how you eat, like you're tired of, you're good, like you're eating healthy Monday, Tuesday, even Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then you get to that next week and you have that one day where you're like, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat a cookie. I'm having a rough day. And then you eat the whole row of cookies, and then you like, I might as well have the chips too, because now I need a little something salty. If you're tired of just being in that type of relationship with food, like you are ready to get into a healthier relationship, you're in the right place. And I hope that yesterday's live stream was good for you, was something that you could relate to and help you to kind of get an idea of where you are with it. And if you need to talk more about it, like if, that wasn't enough for you to, understand how to improve that relationship, book a call with me. The link is in the description box. It is completely free. And what I like to do, okay. Oh, perfect. The link's up. Okay. And what I like to do is I like to just talk to you about where you are, and I like to help you get some clarity on where you are going with it. So let me go ahead and put this in here. Okay. All right. Perfect. So we live, we good. I'm about to share something with you guys today. I'm also going to share with y'all a quick little recap because I think that's pretty important. Let me share this too. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to be completely 100% transparent with y'all before I start today. I woke up today and I'm having cramps like crazy. So we will not be doing a workout, although we'll talk more about, if you should be working out when you're on your cycle and when you should not be working out when you're on your cycle. But I was fine yesterday. Today, it's just going to be a no for me. So I wanted to make sure I told y'all that so you wouldn't be like, hey, where's the workout? But I will make it up to you. I promise I will make it up to you. This week I'm gonna be doing when Facebook allows me, okay, I'll be going back to live streaming in the group. So if you're not in my Facebook group, the link is also in the description box. I sound so YouTuber to say that, but the link is also in the description box for you to be able to join my Facebook group. If you are an empowered woman, you're ready to get out of being in a cycle of being exhausted and, you know, not knowing what to do when it comes to your food and just needing that recharge routine, get in my Facebook group. I'm always sharing information on how you can break out of that cycle. I'm always sharing free information, bonuses, and the vibes are there. Okay, the supportive vibes are there. So I want to make sure you have that option to join. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and upload my slides so we can talk about these. I think you're really going to dig what I'm talking about today, because if you have been picking up what I'm putting down, I know y'all like how I said that. If you have been picking up what I'm putting down these past 5 days, it's going to be very helpful for you to be able to see it broken down this way, because I'm literally going to break down from start to finish what you need to do to lose your next 20 pounds. And I'm going to give you some options, but I'm going to share with you what you need to do to lose your next 20 pounds. Whether you don't have a budget for this, whether you know you need some help, whether you are just ready to do it, and whatever the option is, you're ready and you're down. Let's get into it, okay? So here are my slides. Y'all, the flies out here, sometimes they get a little crazy. Yeah, let me make sure I pull it up, and hopefully it's fast enough to not get on my nerves today. But I really want to give you a plan, because I feel like sometimes we use it as an excuse for inaction. And I talk about inaction a lot because inaction is usually the root of all of our problems. We can't get ahead in different areas of our life because of inaction. And inaction is often caused by fear. So I feel like if I just kind of pull the hood off of it and, show you what I do, and not just what I do, but what you can do even by yourself if you choose to lose your next 20 pounds, it's going to take the fear out of it. That's my goal with this, is I want to make it so it's so accessible, so it makes so much sense that you're like, you know what, Ameera, you're right. I am ready. You identified that for me, and I'm ready to start tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to get my groceries. I want you to feel that way when you're done with this presentation today. So I made it very, very simple. Okay. And I want to continue to make it very, very simple. What's my husband talking about? Okay. So there was an issue with my file. Okay, let me see if I need to save this again. Let me try to save it, maybe. Sorry about this, you guys. I had it done, but this is not, my file is not working. Okay, so now I should be able to save it and upload it. Okay, let's try that, because I want to be able to show you. I'm big on the visual part. So while I'm doing that, I want y'all to tell me which day of the challenge has been the most helpful. Was it day 1, where we talked about what intermittent fasting is and how it can be helpful to you, how to, get started? Was it day 2 where we talked about the pros and cons of the different styles of intermittent fasting? And I really kind of let you in on some of my favorite styles and the way that I use them. And also how other people have used them to avoid cutting out food groups, to avoid, having that binge eat relationship with food, being able to actually sit back and say, am I hungry? Am I, ready to eat? All this stuff. So I'm really excited about that. And then the third day, we talked about who should not be intermittent fasting and why you may not be getting results with intermittent fasting. And I thought that was deep because a lot of people message me and say, hey, I've been trying intermittent fasting, but I haven't been getting results. And I kind of really talk about that on day 3. And then on day 4, yesterday, we talked about the relationship with food. So this is the plan, all right? This is the plan right here. How to lose 20 pounds in the next 6 weeks. This is your plan. This is for you, all right? And I made it very simple and very edible. I made it edible. I made it snackable so that it makes sense, okay? So Fast Wins Intermittent Challenge recap. This is kind of what I just went over, but it's a 5-day challenge. So for anybody who is not already in my Facebook group, all replays are still available in a playlist on my YouTube channel. Well, they will be. I'm going to group them all together once today's is done. If you want the link list or the playlist link, just comment and I'll send you the entire playlist. Comment link list and I will send it to you, okay? We talked about day 1, what is intermittent fasting? Day 2, pros and cons. Day 3, why you're not getting results and who should not fast. Day 4, improving your relationship with food step by step. And then I also, for all of the challengers, for anybody who wants it, either way, I'm going to give you a free intermittent fasting playbook. It is available right now. It is done. It is ready for you to download. So just comment playbook and I'll make sure I send you the link so that you can get that for free. Okay. And in that, I kind of went over everything that the challenge is about. And I also shared like plate example of how I would want your plate to look so that you can get the best results. And so you pretty much get everything in that brief ebook. So let me know if you want that for free. Who am I? I always like to do a little reintroduction at the end, a little mercifully brief reintroduction. I'm Ameera Madzimoyo, you guys. I'm a mama of 4. I've been married for 7 years this year. So shout out to me and my husband. Why? Because our relationship is a lot like a relationship with food, right? Having a positive relationship with food, I can liken to us having to learn how to communicate better so that we don't have those little hiccups where it's like, we're just not on the same page. We can prevent those in a lot of cases by planning. Hey, if I'm feeling triggered in this way, I need to make sure I communicate that so we can get through it. So same thing with food. If I'm feeling triggered this way, I need to make sure I communicate that to myself and be real and honest with myself. But also, this is the plan for me in that case, right? So I'm also an online fitness coach for women who go from exhausted to empowered. I help you to level up mind, body, and spirit using holistic fitness and really reach your goals without a lot of the traditional methods that the fitness industry pushes and encourages, okay? So I've helped women to heal uterine prolapse through core work. I've helped women to heal diastasis recti. I've helped women to drop 20 and plus pounds in 12 weeks. I've helped women over 70 to lose weight and build muscle. I've helped moms, many moms, to have a positive recharge routine that they can use to get results and really get that mental clarity and mental health that we need. Okay. So that's what I do. All right. I want you to let me know in the comments, what do you do? All right. And today I'll be sharing how you can implement this strategy to lose your next 20 pounds ASAP. How I take clients from exhausted to empowered to get results for life, not just for a few weeks until you gain the weight back, for life. Okay. Let me also share this. By the way, I want to share this with a lady I was just talking to. And then also what you need to do differently to stop getting the same old results. Okay. So I want to talk to you about that because sometimes we can get a lot of the same results because we're doing a lot of the same things. And there are a few things that you need to do differently. Like you do need to switch up, even if you've been eating good enough, you've been working out a few times a week on your calendar. Not that you necessarily completed all those workouts. You've been planning to work out a few times a week. You've been eating good enough, and you've been trying to stay positive about your goals, although not completing them is kind of making you feel like, what's the point, right? Here's the truth. You've been told to eat less. You've been told to move more. People say this is the simplest tactic to help you lose weight. Eat less and move more, right? But it hasn't worked. Just eating less, you can eat less and less and less and less. And a lot of times you may end up gaining weight in that regard, okay? And we kind of talked about that in this challenge. If you feel like you've tried all the diets, you've cut the carbs, you've counted the calories, you've done all the cardio, we're going to talk about today what you actually need to do to get those results, okay? This is my step-by-step plan for you. Okay, step 1, set your goals for the next 6 weeks, okay? Let's do this together. Let's do it right now. I want you to take out a notebook and I want you to take out a pencil. And I want you to just write 3 things for the next 6 weeks that you desire to see in your fitness journey. Okay, whether that is drop 15 pounds. Let's look at it. Let's see. Let me share something with you real quick. Okay, I talked about helping you drop your next 20 pounds in 6 weeks. Okay. I've talked to a lot of ladies who want to lose 50 plus pounds, 70 plus pounds, even just 20 pounds. Even if 20 pounds is your goal, just imagine being able to get to that goal in the next 6 weeks and go into summer just feeling confident and beautiful in your body. Okay. 20 pounds in the next 6 weeks is only 3 pounds per week. Have you ever thought about that? If you could lose 3 pounds per week consistently for the next 6 weeks, you would be at your goal of 20 pounds down. That seems like a lot. Like, what, 20 pounds down, girl? I barely lost 20 pounds in the last 3 months. I barely lost 20 pounds in the last year. Like, it's been hard for me. I've been struggling. You can easily, following this plan, lose 20 pounds in the next 6 weeks, okay? So while I'm talking, I want you to write down 3 things. So I'm gonna give you a little brief second. Okay, I want you to write down 3 things that you want to accomplish in the next 6 weeks. Okay. And I talked about how if you want to be 20 pounds down, that is only 3 pounds per week. So it's not that hard. Okay. I won't say that it's not hard. It's not that hard to do when you follow this method. Okay. If you want to can set a consistent recharge routine, that's an important one. Okay. That's something that you can plan out for 20 minutes out of your day, a recharge routine for yourself. Okay. This is what I do. 20 minutes to an hour. On a great day, I have an hour. on a regular day, I have 20 minutes. Okay. To set kind of a recharge routine. And I will do a certain number of things that will help me to get into the mindset of starting my day. So that's a great goal to have. And then, just another suggestion would be doing something that lights up your spirit every single day, right? For me, that could be dancing. And so every day, as much as I can remember and stay consistent with, I will turn on my playlist. I have a playlist. It's called Big Goddess Energy. And I turn it on in the kitchen and I dance for literally an hour while I make dinner. Okay. And that's a part of my recharge, my like secondary recharge routine. Okay. So set those things up on your goal list. Let me know if your goal list is done by putting done in the comments. Okay. Let me know if your goal list is done. I want to tag her real quick. Okay, I don't know if I can. All right, so let's move on to the next thing, okay? And let me know if you are done. Step 2, have your own back, okay? Let me know how many times you've done this because I know I have. I've reached into my purse and said, "Oh, please have a wet wipe or a napkin." You know, when you're out with your children and you have some crazy occurrences, and I just said, "Oh, please, please, please have a wet wipe or a napkin." And you reach in there and you have them already packaged up for yourself because you know certain things happen. And you pull it out and you say, "Oh, thank you, girl," to yourself. That's what I want you to do, okay? Have your own back. I want you to prep your meals. I want you to write out your grocery list. And I want you to follow the nutrition model that I shared in this challenge. I shared it yesterday. So you can definitely check that out. And I want you to pick a fasting style that works for your lifestyle. So here's how that would look. For a lot of people, they'll pick a day, okay, like Sunday. And I always suggest that you at least prep your carbs, if you're doing carbs, your protein, pretty much, pretty much those two things. So for me, I'm vegan. So on like a Sunday or an offish day, I'll usually make like Seton, which is kind of takes a little time to make. And it's a vegan high protein source for vegans. And I'll make like a whole like dish of that, right? And I'll make that with like little vegetables and stuff like that with that. And then I'll make brown rice, or I'll make like red potatoes or something like that, that I know I'm not going to feel like taking the hour or the 45 minutes to make the brown rice, right? So if I just make enough brown rice for a few days, maybe 3 days, for a little extra meal for myself, I know that if I give my children a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, carrot sticks, and sweet potato fries for lunch, I'm going to have something that better fits my goal, right? So I'm going to have brown rice, and then I can make a cucumber salad or something quick to go on the side, but it's already done. And then write out that grocery list. You need to know, what do you need to have to achieve that goal? What do you need to have in the house? Because let me tell you, and this is something we all learned during quarantine, if you don't have it in the house, it is very hard sometimes to make it convenient for yourself. Unless you're constantly this person ordering Uber Eats or, ordering groceries delivered, make sure that you have the food already in your house to make the meals that you need. If in your house you only have Ritz crackers, Cheez-Its, potato chips, cookies, sodas, juices, you only have that stuff, it's going to be very hard for you to stick to your meal plan. Okay. So I'm just going to keep it real with you. What is around you directly influences your thoughts about food. So keep that in mind. I shared a nutrition model. It is the PVFC model. I shared that in one of the days of the challenge. And it's also in that intermittent fasting playbook that is free. So if you want to get that, just put playbook in the comments and I'll make sure I send you the link. And you can download it again for free. And pick a fasting style that works for your lifestyle. Okay. If you're somebody who you enjoy having the conversations over dinner with your family, that means you need to make the time to eat with your family. So your fasting style needs to reflect on that. If you're the type of person that you don't necessarily eat with your family, maybe your children are grown, or, maybe they're really small, so they eat early, or whatever it is, right? Make sure your fasting style fits that. So if you're doing 16-8, you need to be eating within a time window that you're preferably at home, or you have time to warm up the food that you prepped. If you're doing one meal a day, you need to make sure you're at a place during the day where you can eat comfortably, right? When you break your fast. So just be clear about that. I talked about the pros and cons in day 2. You can find the replays on my channel, but I will be sending out a like kind of a replay list for all 5 days, so you can check that out too. Okay. The other thing you need to do in step 3 is execute. Success loves speed. This is one thing that changed the way I thought about everything. I am an info girl. Okay. Some girl that like, hey, I'm a material girl. I'm an info girl. I love to get information. I love information. Information really turns me on. I'm a sapio. Let me stop. I love information. So I will read all the books. I will go to all the live workshops. I will do all the little stuff that I need to do to learn about something. But when it comes time for me to execute, a lot of times I overthink it. And I want to kind of encourage you to not do that same thing. Okay. Success loves speed. When you get these steps, I want you to go ahead and execute so that you can get the results. Because let me tell you a little trick of the mind. As soon as you start getting results, something shifts inside of you. Okay. Something changes to where your mind now says to you, not this is not working, this is not working, this is not working. Something now shifts to, okay, this is working. Okay, I can lose weight. Okay, I can do this. Okay, this is not hard. something shifts. Okay. Success loves speed. So when I say go ahead and implement, because this time next year, you could be in the same place you're at right now. I just have to keep it real with you. I'm that person. I'm going to give you that directness, even though I'm very chill with my, with the way that I approach. Um, I want to let you know you could be at this same exact place next year, watching a free training and trying to figure out how you can apply it to your life, right? Or you can start implementing right now. You can be an action taker right now, and you can start getting the results by this time next week. And by next year, you could be, honey, in your best dream body on somebody's beach somewhere in an orange bikini. So this is your choice. This is your choice. Okay. So I want you to know that success loves speed. I want you to execute, execute, execute. Okay. You can always adjust later if something is not working the best, but you can never get the time back that you lost by not executing. So the next step is step 4. It is all about your workouts. If you are intermittent fasting properly, and I talk about this a lot, you only need about 2 to 3 hours of workouts per week to see massive results. Okay. You don't need tons and tons of hours. You don't need 5 hours a week, 1 hour a day of cardio for 5 days out of the week. You don't need that. I've literally done it myself. Okay. When I say I've walked a mile in your shoes, baby, I've walked a mile in your shoes. If you've tried many things to lose weight and it hasn't really been working, I've tried crazy things. Okay. I have done Beachbody Insanity and did workouts that were an hour and 30 minutes. Okay. 2 workouts put together that were scheduled for the day, and would do them every night at midnight. Okay. 5-6 days out of the week, depending on the week, and literally would, then sleep for a few hours with my newborn baby, on and off and off and on. So, and didn't lose 1 pound after 2 months of doing the same regimen. So I want to tell you, you don't need so many hours to get massive results in your fitness journey. You don't have to be doing, hours of cardio and then strength training and all of this stuff, and, just spending 2 hours in the gym every day and 3 hours in the gym every day. You don't have to do that to get results. I'm not doing it right now, and I'm building a great amount of muscle in a short amount of time. I really started a little over 6 months ago, back again after having my baby, and the results speak for themselves. I will show you guys some pictures. You will be like, okay, girl, I see. You don't have to do a crazy amount of workouts in a week to get results. Okay. For weight loss, along with toning, I like a mixture of steady state cardio, strength training, and high intensity interval training. Okay. Nothing complex, but you do need a formula that works for your body type. Okay. So I'm big on this because I started learning about body type at a, when I first started coaching people 10 years ago. And I learned that with different body types, some body types need more steady state cardio on a consistent basis. Like maybe they need to do a daily walk. Some body types need to do strength training on a daily or on a regular basis, 3 or 4 days out of the week. And some people need to do somewhat minimal workouts, but focus more on diet to get their hormone balance together. Okay. So you have to get a formula that works for you. If you've tried something that's worked in the past, start there. If you've watched and you saw my nutrition model that I share with you, that I share with my clients, start there. If you need something still and you don't really know where to start when it comes to what types of workouts to do, get on a free call with me and let's jam about it. I'll tell you my recommendation when it comes to the formula that you should use. Okay. So we can definitely talk more about that. And then step number 5, your mindset. Okay. This is the last step, but this is the most important. Okay. You need a daily recharge routine. You need something that you're doing every day to pour into yourself mentally and spiritually. And I want you to watch the replay of yesterday's live. If you have had issues with your mindset around food, watch yesterday's live. We talk all about relationship with food and how to get out of that toxic relationship, how to get into a devoted, loving marriage with food, and how to communicate with yourself effectively about your true hunger cues and how you actually feel about food, and not just pacifying your emotions with food like a lot of us do, and actually how we're encouraged to do. How many times do we see a movie and it's a chick flick or whatever, and as soon as a girl's upset, her friend brings her chocolate and wine, or as soon as a girl's upset, she's going straight in the freezer and getting a spoon out and going straight up in that ice cream. Like, we're conditioned to see food, use food to pacify our emotions. And I want to just encourage you and let you know, like, that doesn't have to be a forever reality. And there are different ways that we can use to cope and to deal with and heal from our emotions. Oh, you scared me so much. I'm on a video right now. So just in case you were about to say something crazy.
No, it's.
Is she okay?
Yeah, but it's bad. It's bad about Mika because she made a unicorn shoe.
Okay, just tell her put it down for now. Okay, tell her put it down for now. Okay. Also, I want to let y'all know I have a bonus. It is body positivity affirmations. I have 20 body positivity affirmations that I kind of curated and put together to help you to shift your mindset around your body. So if you want that, just put affirmations in the comments and I'll make sure I send you that link so that you can download that for free as well. Okay. Hold on, Nike. Mommy's still doing the live stream. So let's be honest. Have you ever thought, why would I get a coach? Why would I join a program? Okay, sweetie, mommy's not done yet. Why would I join a program? Why would I get any type of help if I can find the information on Google? Right? If you're like me, I bet you have. Because like I told y'all, I'm an information girl in an information world. Okay. If you've looked everywhere for answers, if you've been spending hours on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram and Pinterest and all this stuff and trying to find the best formula for weight loss, okay, close mommy's window because it's not safe. If you spent all the money on ebooks, magazines, programs, diet books, you got all the free information, then you are kind of looking for more information. You got ebooks, you got, we're at the library looking for diet books. I've definitely been there. And you're still confused. There's a lot of conflicting advice out there. And so this is why I kind of put together the 6-week Shift Tribe. Okay. It's like a Google Maps for your body. It tells you exactly where you are. Okay, if you're exhausted right now, if you're sick and tired of not getting the results that you want in your body, you try certain things, then you get discouraged, fall off. Like, this is going to be the fastest and easiest way for you to get there. Basically, this is what I do for clients, and this is what I want to do to help you. Okay, here is what you get. Okay, this is what I'm doing: a 6-week shift for all ladies who are interested in going from where you are right now to about 20 pounds down in the next 6 weeks, 3 pounds down a week. You're going to get consistent weight loss results the entire time. And let me tell you how I'm going to help you to do that. So you're going to have an increase in your HGH, or your fat burning muscle growing hormone. Okay. You're going to have control of your hunger cues and an end to cravings. And this is something with intermittent fasting we talk about a lot, is just getting a better grasp on your cravings and your hunger hormones. So if you're sick of having cravings for things that your body does not need, we are going to deal with that big time. Okay. A huge decrease in stress hormones so you can burn more belly fat. And let me ask you real quick. Did you know that most people who have an issue with belly fat, over fat all over their body, like if you don't really have like arm, leg, fat in other areas, it's mostly just belly fat. It probably has a lot to do with you being stressed out. Okay. A recharge routine. So you're energizing, you're ready for the day. And that's also how we will decrease that stress hormone so you can burn that belly fat. Okay. Increase in brain function so you can have that mental clarity. We get that fog out of the way, get that mom brain, fog, just get that off of our plate so you can really get focused and concentrated on things and level up in your life, right? I have a client who she really got focused on her exercise, and y'all, she started an amazing business. It's Her Curls and Crafts on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And now she's making beautiful custom tumblers, all kind of art. I mean, she just does amazing things. Every day I'm on Instagram, I'm just like, girl. So you can really clear that brain fog and, start creating again like you did when you were younger. And I love that. Hey, Jessica. You can boost your metabolism and your energy. We're going to increase your insulin sensitivity so you can eat more and stay slim. Like we talked about this throughout the challenge. You're going to be able to actually eat carbs, even if you're carb sensitive. You're going to be able to have those treats sometimes, a lot more, because with intermittent fasting, it changes the way your body responds to these things. Okay. You're going to have faster weight loss. You're going to have rapid cleansing and renewal of your body at a cellular level. So I'm going to teach you how to do all of that. It seems like, oh man, this is so complicated, Ameera. Why'd you tell me all this? But this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you in a few different steps. We're going to do new workouts weekly. We're going to do a daily core routine. Okay. It's going to be 10 minutes. Every day, we're going to learn how to use our core and how to breathe properly. So even if you have a sedentary job, even if you're sitting all day, even if you recently had a baby, whatever it is, we're going to get the core in order so the rest of the body can function properly. Okay. I'm going to give you a 6-week high plant meal plan with recipes. Okay. So it's going to make it very easy. Even if you don't like to cook, it's going to make it super easy. And the 6-week high plant meal plan is going to be great. Even if you eat meat, it's going to be high in plants. So you're going to be getting that nutrition from the start of the day to the end of the day. Okay. You're going to get the tribe. Okay. The accountability of other women on the same journey, focusing and that group focus on getting results and supporting each other. Like, it's a drama-free environment. That's really what we're going to be working on. Daily coaching. Okay. I'm going to do a group chat so that everybody will be able to share their meals. You'll be able to share your wins. Like, hey, I'm down 4 pounds this week, whatever it is. And you'll also be able to have that coaching from me. So that motivation session, I'd like to do a minute motivation to where I'm giving you that motivation, those things that you need to just help you keep going throughout the day. You know, sometimes when you're just having a rough day and then you see that one sign somewhere that's like, keep going, it's all going to be worth it. I like to give you those little sound bites to help you to remember what you're doing this for. Okay. And I'm going to give you a recharge routine, you know, just like I talked about where, you know, on those days in the morning, every single day, I'm making sure I follow at least 3 steps on my recharge routine to make sure I'm focused and ready for the day. I'm going to give you all of that packaged together for this program. So this is a 6-week shift, y'all. It's a simple solution. It's going to get you into shape without jeopardizing your health. And I'm big on believing that food and fitness, like, y'all, you know, I love food. If you've been on my page in any capacity, you know I love food. So it should be fun. It should not be something that gives you a panic attack every time you sit down at a plate because you're like, oh my goodness, you know, am I going to eat the right amount? Am I going to overeat? Am I going to, you know, eat something I shouldn't eat? Is this food bad? Is this food good? How many calories are in this? I don't want you to think about those things when you sit down. I want you to have a simple model that you know exactly what to eat. So whether you're out with friends, whether you're at home with your children, whatever you're doing, you're able to take the model that you have and confidently eat, confidently work out, and confidently get those results. Okay. So you basically have me as your personal trainer, your mindset coach, your nutrition expert, all of that at your fingertips instead of having to hire 3 different people separately. And that saves you a lot of money. Okay. And I'm also, here are your investment options. Okay. It's $4.99 if you pay in full for the 6 weeks. And you can also do 6 installments of $85. So I'm going to put the link right here if you want to jump in there. But I'm going to keep it very simple. For this 6 weeks, you're going to have all the information at your fingertips. You're going to have me at your fingertips, and you're going to be able to make the changes that you need to make just to give yourself that confidence to know, hey, listen, if I can lose 3 pounds a week for 6 weeks, I can lose 20 pounds total in 6 weeks. That is mind-boggling, right? If you know, I have a proven plan that works every single time, okay? It's going to shift and change inside of my body and inside of my mind what I believe about my body. It's going to shift and change what I believe about food. You know, that is priceless. And I want to share that with you because I think for a lot of people having a long-term lifestyle change, it can feel daunting, right? Saying, okay, Ameera, I want to work with you for a year. It can feel daunting. I want to work with you for 6 months. It can feel like, ooh, 6 months. Girl, that's too long for me to commit to. I don't know if I'll be able to do, you know, to stick to something, right? Try this 6 weeks. Okay. I work with people for 6 months now. I do 6-month packages, but I want you to try 6 weeks. And I want you to just dedicate yourself to focusing on yourself for 6 weeks. Give it everything for 6 weeks. Okay. Don't skip out on it. Don't do something else. Stay focused and stay on the plan for 6 weeks. And I want you to prove to yourself that you can get everything you need, and that everything you need to get those results are already inside of you. Okay. So I am excited to just walk through this journey with you guys. I'm super excited to see your results. Okay. Like I said, a lot of people have already gotten great results with this plan, but I turned this into an accelerator because I know that 6 weeks can be daunting. I know that, saying, okay, I got the plan, like, oh, can I just do this myself? I wanted to let you know that your time is valuable and you can definitely do this yourself. But I would love to help you and walk you through step by step so that you don't get the hiccups and hit the triggers and the bumps in the road to where it makes it hard to keep going. Okay. So I hope that this was informative. I hope these steps that I gave you helped you to decide to either take action with this 6-week shift program or to take action and go through this journey. Either way, I want you to start. Okay. And I want to encourage you to start, because if you start now, you're not going to regret that you started, right? Nobody regrets that they started. We regret when we didn't start, because I know, and I can tell you just from myself, there are many things I say, man, I should have done this a long time ago. Locking my hair is one thing. Okay, girl, because I haven't had a bad hair day since December. Locking my hair is one thing. We never regret starting. We always regret not starting. We always regret, man, I did this now, right? But I could have did this 4 years ago and I could have been so much further along. So I want to take that regret out of your vocabulary. I want to take it off of your mind and off of your heart, because it can feel like just a lump in your throat when you're like, hey, I know I need to do this. I know I'm ready now. I know I have everything in order to do it. I'm just scared to move forward, right? And if you're at that place and you really just need to talk about it a little bit more, DM me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a coupon code to the first 3 people to take action. One of them is already, her name is Deidre. Actually, let me see. Are all 3 claimed? Okay, I have a call booked from Keita. I have a call booked from Deidre. So I have another coupon code that I want to give to someone else who decides to take action today. I'm going to give you the coupon code. So just message me if you're like, hey, Mira, I'm ready. I want to do this. I'm ready to sign up right now. And I'll send you the coupon code when you take action today and sign up for the program. And if you still have like a few questions and you just really want to get those questions answered before you sign up, like maybe you want to know if it will work for you where you're at in your journey right now, just book a free call with me. And we'll kind of go over, where you're at in your journey, if this is the right fit for you, and what your options are. Because like I said, I also do have long-term programs and long-term one-on-one coaching for women just like you as well. So I hope that answered all of you guys' questions about what you need to do in the next 6 weeks to lose 20 pounds. And it actually turned out to be much easier, probably, I hope, than it may have seemed to you before. So let me share my link for you to book a free call. Okay, so if you don't know if it's right for you, or if you're just like, hey, I just like to talk to you a little bit more before I jump in, just book a free call with me, and I'll let you know, like I said, all of your options, not just this one. So I really enjoyed this challenge, y'all. I really, really enjoyed this challenge. I cannot wait for the next challenge. I want y'all to give me some ideas about what you think the next challenge should be based around. We've done core challenge. We've done routine challenge. We've done, what else did we do? We did now intermittent fasting, and there's one more. I don't know, but we've done a few challenges since the beginning of the year. This is the 4th one. So that's super exciting, y'all, just to have completed 4 challenges, 4 free challenges with y'all. I'm grateful for you, and I hope this really, really helps you throughout this 5 days. And I'm going to continue, boo, because I love doing it. I'm going to continue. My goal is to do at least about 8 or 9 challenges this year. Okay. And of course, they're going to be free, and you're going to be able to jump in just like this and get the information you need to get results, as long as you take action. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.